Canada. News good, some to welcome and everyone morning good. John, morning good. No, wait. No, something's wrong here. That's better. Good morning, John. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Some Good News Canada. It's the type of news that sneaks out of bed in the morning to make breakfast so that you can slowly arise from your slumber to the smell of fresh brewed coffee and bacon wafting in from the kitchen. It's the type of news that sits down at a lonely airport departure gate piano and shocks everyone. We are the two-in-one shampoo and conditioner of news networks, cleaning it up and making it all silky and smooth. If good news was milk, it'd be owl milk, and it'd come in a bag. So let's get her done, eh?
It's some good news from Canada.
Our first story is the pure embodiment of everything that SGN Canada stands for. A baby named Brave dancing for no reason other than to spread smiles. The baby's mother, Aislinn Whitstone, said she believes that dancing is a way of healing, and especially with what's going around in the world today, we wanted to bring happiness to everyone. I couldn't agree more. So here is a video of a little girl dancing, and also a video of me dancing. Speaking of lip syncing, for your life! RuPaul's Drag Race has finally come to Canada, and it's about time we got our own group of lady lumberjacks ready to go out for a rip on the runway. I'm only surprised it wasn't sooner, as I'm sure Mama Ru appreciates the humor in bringing a show about drag queens to the home of the beaver. Just once I'd like to hear, ladies, it's time to go backstage and untoque. So make sure to tune in, and of course remember, if you can't love yourself, then how in the hell are you going to love somebody else? Can I get an amen? A. Moving on to some good activism news. All 17 of the Toronto Raptors have officially changed the names on their jerseys to support the BLM movement. Words like justice, equality, say their name, education reform, and of course Black Lives Matter will be proudly stitched above their numbers, and replica jerseys will also be for sale. Some people say that this isn't the place for social justice, and that sports are a sacred space to get away from the stressful issues of today. And to a certain extent, I agree. It is pretty easy to be a white guy. Of course, activism in sports isn't new. Muhammad Ali, Tommy Smith and John Carlos, Colin Kaepernick, and countless others have supported progress in their own way over the years. My dad's favorite was Ron Artest, who in 2011 legally changed his name to Meta World Peace so that it could be displayed on the back of his jersey every night. I guess you didn't know that apparently you can just choose whatever name you want to go above your number, but you've got to respect the commitment. In related news, Edmonton Oiler Ethan Bear changed the name on his jersey to reflect his Cree heritage for an NHL exhibition match. Cree was once the most widely spoken language in the country until residential schools systematically forced the assimilation of Aboriginal children from the 1830s until as late as 1970. While there is certainly more to be done, I think it's really special and important to see Canada's Indigenous population represented in our national sport. The comments on Twitter alone remind us that words matter and visibility matters. Before the game, Bear said, "I feel like I will be wearing it for all those Indigenous players who came before me and those Indigenous kids dreaming of playing in the NHL. Hopefully it inspires even more Aboriginal kids to go out there and start putting the biscuit in the basket, or get the mitts ready for a few dangles." Some good cinematic news. Movie theaters are open and tickets are only $5, $2.99 on Cheapy Tuesday, #date night. They're playing mostly classic movies and the auditoriums are half empty. So go on, pick a spot in the back and enjoy a few sneaky smooches surrounded by the soft glow and deafening roars of Jurassic Park. In some, of course he did, news, a girl got her lost teddy bear back last week. The stuffy was especially significant as it held a voice recording from her late mother saying, "I love you and I'm proud of you." Upon hearing of the bear's disappearance, my dear friend Ryan sprang to the rescue. Mr. Van City Reynolds offered $5,000 on Twitter, no questions asked, for the stuffed animal's safe return because, of course he did. The bear was given back unharmed and the reward was paid as promised. My heart goes out to this girl as I can only imagine what it would be like to lose my Deadpool body pillow. Speaking of the MCU, most of Canada entered into Phase 3 this month, which is a good thing, even if the branding could use some work. I'm just saying maybe we shouldn't have named it after the Marvel movies where half of the population disappears. How about the Bubble Phase? That'd be a bit cuter. Anyways, more importantly, better late than never, it's patio season. And from what I've seen, they're basically doing it right. Servers wearing masks, sanitizer on the table, scanning a QR code instead of using physical menus. My only question is, when are they going to start cleaning the bar lines that fall on the floor? And now for a new SGN Canada segment called Sight Unseen Jokes. I've written a few original knee slappers and asked my friends to read them on camera for the first time. Roll it.
Sight Unseen Jokes.
Right. If Seth Rogen and a surfer got together,
Their celebrity couple name would be Sep Brogan.
Soup Brogan.
That's sup, bro. Again, like sup, bro.
What did a bag of all-dressed chips say to the Terminator?
I'll be snacks.
I'll be snacks.
I'll be snacks. Did you hear that Canadian singing legend Celine Dion has released a new song?
It's called My Fart Will Go On.
Here's a little sneak preview.
Alanis Morissette just released a new single this month after an 8-year hiatus. She has 3 young kids now, so while one hand is in her pocket,
The other one definitely covered in shit. I like that.
Sam can relate to
Yeah, I
that
can.
one.
Huge thanks to all our SGN joke correspondents. In some good OVO news, it's almost time to poppy the champagne. A decade after releasing Thank Me Later, Mr. October is saying you're welcome with a brand new record next month entitled Certified Lover Boy. Expectations are high for the Six Gods' new project, and while there's sure to be a few bangers in there, it'll probably be a disappointment that'll make for some great memes and TikToks. Now whose album is the 2020 experience? Hey, Justin? Some good sports news and some not so good local sports news. Hockey is back, baby, but the Toronto Maple Leafs were immediately eliminated in the qualifying round. It's a real shame, too, especially for members of Leafs Nation, many of whom had already ordered their pre-quarterfinals qualification championship hats. Still, some good news in that because of our early exit, we will get a shot at a first-round draft pick. Looks like it's time for our 53rd consecutive rebuilding year. I have a good feeling about this one. Oh, also baseball's back, if that's a thing for you. Some good education news. Kids are going back to school in September, which is exciting news for both parents and students alike. We reached out to teachers for comment, and they said, yay! Oh, actually, I'm being told that's pronounced yay? But for real, to all the teachers, you already had one of the most vital jobs in our society, and now, unfortunately, you have one of the most dangerous as well. Hopefully next time there's a strike, the general population will remember how essential, talented, and truly heroic you all are. I know that you're out there right now preparing and getting ready to go because you care about the kids and you love what you do. So please continue to teach with passion. Our jobs are going to be harder, but even more important this year. Like I tell our cats before we leave the house, be safe and have fun. And finally, in some cutie patootie furry fluffball news, my friends Danielle and Simon recently got a new puppy, and she is certifiably adorbs. Little Lucy is only a few months old, and my only complaint is that I'm not seeing enough pictures of her. Sharing baby animal videos is literally what the internet was designed for, and here at SGN Canada, we'd like to see its full potential reached. So if you have any cute photos or videos of your pets, be they cat, dog, hedgehog, hamster, whatever, preferably as babies, but not necessarily, please post them in the comments. FYI, there's no limit to the amount of submissions, so fire away and remember to check back in later this week for a little shot of happiness when you need it the most. On that note, I hope everyone's doing all right out there. Remember that this life may be new, but it is not normal, so please be safe, stay positive, and be good to each other. I'm Kyle Henderson. Hopefully it inspires even more Aboriginal kids to go top cheds, no celly. Practice a couple ankle breaker deeks, leave a jock strap in the corner and go bar down. Fire a few howitzers past the tendy waffle side right over the twiggy. Dun, 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 dun.